How y'all doing? This is Preacher Man R&B, and this is another episode of Retro TV 91. And this time I'm doing another movie reviews, and I'm reviewing The Last Stand, and it's Arnold Schwarzenegger movie. And what happens was on The Last Stand, there's this Mexican cartel boss, and the FBI is transporting him to death row, and he got one of these FBI agents in his pocket. And they come up with a plan to break him out, and what happens is his people get this train with this magnet and get the SWAT truck that he's up in, and it lifts it up to the roof, and he gets out, and they go use these zip ties to go down, and then he steals this high price, I think it's Porsche, and it's a modified Porsche, and he gives this FBI agent that is in his pocket. And we find this out while they're driving to Summertown. And what Summertown is the town that Arnold Schwarzenegger's character is the sheriff of. And while this cartel dealer is driving toward there, he keeps coming up against these roadblocks, and he's getting away. The FBI is chasing him the whole time. Well, on his way to Summertown, he passes by the SWAT team that's supposed to go help Arnold Schwarzenegger and his deputies. And he takes them out in this car and makes them wreck, and then goes to Summertown. But while this is happening, he has his cartel in Summertown already, and they kill this farmer to use his land to make this bridge. That way this guy can get over into Mexico. Well, they kill this farmer, and then Arnold Schwarzenegger gets a call from one of the ladies that lives in his town, saying that the milk delivery hadn't came yet, and is wanting him to go check up on this farmer. So he gets his deputies to go out there, because it's his day off, his weekend off, so he's not working this weekend. So his deputies go out there, and they find the old man dead in his house. And then Arnold Schwarzenegger comes, and they find out that he was shot outside his house, and they follow tracks from the shooter's cars when they come up on this site where they're making this bridge. And one of the deputies winds up getting shot and murdered during this, and they try to get him to the police station on time so they can save him, but he dies on the way to the police station. So they go to the police station, and they had this ex-Marine in jail for public intoxication, and he used to date one of the deputies that worked there, and she ended up bringing in the deputy that died. He asked her what happened, because this was his friend, and she tells him he's been murdered. And Ray's telling them that they got to stop these guys, and some of them don't want to do it, and they don't want to risk getting hurt. And Ray says he's going to do it, and then the Marine says that he will fight alongside him, and Ray deputized, no, his name ain't Ray, it's Arnold Schwarzenegger's character deputized him. I think his name's Ray, I'm not 100% sure, don't quote me on that. But anyway, they deputize him, and then they gotta get some firepower, and this is where Johnny Knoxville's character comes in, because he owns this museum with all this antique firearms and stuff like that, and they have to deputize him too, because whatever damages he does while he's helping him, he wants to be up under the sheriff's department. That way he won't get in trouble for it. So they make this plan. They block off Summerton, and the Mexican cartel guy, he's on his way, and there's this big shootout that ensues between the cartel and Arnold Schwarzenegger's deputies and Arnold Schwarzenegger, and they're able to kill off all of them before the Mexican cartel dude gets there, and he's able to get past the blockade and go off. So Arnold Schwarzenegger chases after him in this souped-up Camaro, and they go into this cornfield, and they start wrecking into each other, and both their cars is dismantled. So the cartel guy walks over the bridge, is about to go over the bridge, and then Arnold Schwarzenegger comes and tells him to put the handcuffs on, and he's trying to bribe off Arnold Schwarzenegger, and he's not going for it. So the big infight happens on the bridge, and it's a pretty cool fight, and Arnold Schwarzenegger's character comes out on top and arrests this guy, and the FBI takes this guy out. and arrest the FBI agent that helped him. And that's all that really happened in this movie. If y'all ever watched The Last Stand, what did y'all like about this movie? As always, this is Preacher Man R&B, and this has been another Retro TV 91 episode. God is good, Jesus is awesome. See y'all next time.